Is there a number at which
I can be bought?
not be bought?
That's what it's about.
You can take a pause for a couple of years.
No.
And then go right back to what you're doing.
No. 10 million, 20 million, 30, no. A billion, no. This is not about money. This is about our country.
Is this real? This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com. I think on the spot, I'm going to make a discount. I'll do 20% off. Let's do 20% off for all the new merch that we just now launching. We got a whole bunch of new Trump merch, especially the Trump Steamroll shirt is absolutely out of control funny. And it's going to sell out fast, but I'll do 20% off for everybody. And I'm just going to go Team Trump 2024. That's it. Team Trump 2024. Put that discount code in, get 20% off of the store. Make sure you get your merch now because it's going to sell out fast. And when it sell out, hit notify me when made available. That'll give us an indication of how popular it is. We'll restock within the week. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime we go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I know both of these people. I know Kari Lake and I know Jeff DeWitt. I also know people can manipulate audio and do all kinds of stuff, so I don't know how real this is. I have heard Jeff DeWitt talk, so it sounds like him. I've heard Kari Lake talk, so it sounds like her. I watched the video, and it sounds like Jeff DeWitt, allegedly, is the middleman in articulating a potential financial bribery for Kari Lake to not run. Now, let me say this right off the top. Bribing somebody is insane to do. Bribing somebody is outrageously insane. There could be criticism of whether or not Kari Lake will win as a senator, and would there be another Republican that can actually win? And let me say this, I'll vote for Kari Lake. However, it seems like in Arizona, there's a huge divide. MAGA Republicans and establishment Republicans. And this is almost evidence right here, if in fact this is a bribery going on. And people in Arizona, for whatever reason, they hate Trump. The Republicans, it's not even really the Democrats. It's the Republicans in Arizona that hate Trump enough that they divide the vote and it allows the Democrats to win. That's what happened to Kari Lake with a little bit of cheating. I'm not going to lie. It looked like they were cheating or something. Obviously, the machine's going down on day one. But I don't think that's the ultimate reason why she did not win. I think with that cheat, we could have overcome that. It's the Rhino Republicans in Arizona refused to vote for her. Doug Ducey, our governor that won by 300,000 votes, he refused to endorse Kari Lake. And then Karen Taylor Robeson, who ran against Kari Lake, spent like $19 million to run against Kari. She lost. She refused to come out and support Kari Lake. How many Republicans, and Kari only lost by like 14,000 votes. How many Republicans do you think didn't show up to vote for Kari Lake because they were butthurt? Doug Ducey and Karen Taylor Robeson. That's the election right there. But anyway, let me play this. It's a longer clip, but I'm gonna play it so you guys can hear. Do y'all think this is a bribery or what? This don't sound right. Roll the clip.
Is there a number at which?
Now look, it's starting at some random spot, right? Is there a number? Like, how did the conversation start? Maybe she just started recording at this time, or maybe it's edited, or maybe this is where you started the conversation. I just want you to keep that in mind, that it may be missing some context. But listen clear and see if you think it's bribery like I do.
I can be bought.
Not be bought.
That's what it's about.
You can take a pause for a couple of years.
No.
And then go right back to what you're doing.
No. 10 million, 20 million, 30, no. A billion, no. This is not about money. This is about our country.
Now for $1 billion, I might endorse somebody. It's another Republican. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kind of kidding.
I think it's disturbing that they would even, that anybody would think this is.
No, to be fair, even me, I'll say this. I want a fresh face right now. For the reason that I've never seen anyone, I can't think of a single person in a federal race who's lost, ran in and won. I can't think of it. If you can think of it, let me know.
I am not going to let these people.
So he said he's never seen a person who lost in the gubernatorial race and win a federal election. This is what Jeff said. Maybe he has a valid point, but where did the money come in at?
People who hate our country tell me not to run. You should call them and tell them to get behind me. So what's going on? What is? I'm assuming this is our friend.
This is back east. There are very powerful people that want to keep you out.
Oh no, they do.
But they're willing to put their money where their mouth is in a big way. So this conversation never happened.
So this conversation never happened. When somebody said this conversation never happened, that's suspicious.
This is crazy though. They should want me. I'm a great candidate. People love me. These people are corrupt.
Well, maybe you're right.
They are right. They are corrupt.
Maybe. This never happened. Don't go. Do you ever though? I don't get myself in trouble. This, if you say no, which is fine, it's your choice. Don't tell people.
They're gonna try to have me murdered.
Not either. Today's world, man. If that stuff that came out last week is right about the cartel stuff, man. They said the cartel's operating in 50 states right now, like all 50. You know? So
what's going on? Who is it? What?
Forget the who. Let me just tell you the what. Let's just say there are people calling around saying, "Gosh, no, they can't repeat this. Never repeat this." If you say no, don't. Because I got offered to buy out. Don't use it. Because then we lose our ability to get things done in the future.
Here's my problem.
Saying, gosh.
I had to go back. It's hard to listen to. It's hard to. I hope you're reading the caption.
No, they can't repeat this. Never repeat this. If you say no, don't. Because I got offered to buy out.
Yeah.
He said, never repeat this. If you say no, don't say because I got offered a buyout. Don't.
Don't use it. Because then we lose our.
Because then we'll lose our ability to get things done in the future.
Ability to get things done in the future.
Here's my problem. Rather than just say, let's work with her, she's a great candidate. Because they don't own me. And it pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't know it's about ownership.
It's about control.
I don't know it's about control. It's about being on the team. I guess that's, you know what I mean?
They want to be on the team.
They want you to be on their team.
But
just team. You know?
But if they're pushing a globalist agenda, I can't do that. So what do they want? What do they want me to do?
You want to stay out for 2 years. What? I'll tell you what I can offer you.
I'll tell you what I can offer you.
But I said she can do whatever she wants. Talking head, listen.
Says she can do whatever she wants. Taking heed, something like that.
So the ask of me was, it's kind of funny. So the ask I got today from back east was, it has to stay between us. Is there any companies out there or something that could just put her on the payroll and give her, to keep her out? And I said, well, what are you willing to do? Like, whatever we need to do.
This is about defeating Trump. And I think that's a bad thing for our country. DeSantis is not America first. This is about the final death blow to Trump. And I don't think that's good for our country.
And you know I love Trump. I love Trump.
It's not good for our country, Jeff.
It's not. But at the same time, I'm not even sure Trump can win again.
I'm not even sure Trump can win again.
I don't know that he can win again. I think what it really comes down to for a lot of people, it's not really about like control or agenda. It's just about the ability to raise money to win.
It's not about. It's about the ability to raise money to win.
You know, if you really want to know, all of politics boils down to money. I think. Absolutely. And even on their end, like what makes them the most money?
I know all these consultants don't want their payday to end, and I don't want to make a deal with these kind of people. This is a hill worth dying on. I'm not. If they're going to steal the election to make me and our movement go away, I'm not letting them do that. I owe it to the people of Arizona to carry their torch and their voice.
Or you don't go away, but you pause
This is the battles right now, Jeff.
And refill your coffers.
No, the battle is right now. The battle is right now, and we don't have time to pause on this battlefield.
You're not. You can't scratch their back. It's not afraid of you.
You can't scratch their back.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to offer them.
You don't have anything to offer them.
And they're sitting around people that have stuff to offer them.
They're sitting around people who do have something to offer them.
You know what I mean? It's just it's a back scratching club. That's all DC is. It's a big back scratching club. You're in no position to scratch anybody's back, and you've already made it known that if you get there, you're not going to scratch anybody's back. I don't scratch people's back. You know, I've been on the outs with a lot of people for a long time because I don't scratch backs. You know, where are we in 2 years if they steal the election again?
Listen to what you're saying. Why don't we do something about it so that we the people can pick our...
What can we do?
I'm not willing to accept that. And I'm going to be the biggest pain in these people's... Go back and tell them that. I'm running, and I'm going to be the biggest pain in their...
I'm willing to tell them that.
I'm willing to tell them that, and they're going to have the blank kill me to stop me.
And they're going to have to kill me to stop me.
No, I know. Look. And
You don't have to tell.
That's the craziest conversation I've heard in the history of me being in politics, and it was about 2 Republicans. That's the craziest thing I ever heard. So what I got from the conversation, and I know it's very hard to hear, and maybe we'll try to put some subtitles on the screen or something like that. But it seems like Jeff DeWitt was passing a message from somebody back east, which I'm trying to figure out what part of east. They talking about southeast or northeast. He mentioned D.C., that somebody wants to pay Kari Lake to drop out of the race. They believe she can't win, just like they think Donald Trump can't win. So they're willing to put big money to get MAGA Republicans to get out of the race, and I'm assuming to get rhinos to get in the race. And this is asinine to me that our party would even do anything like this. That's why I always tell y'all, you know, it ain't what you think it is. These people ain't who you think they are. Now, I know Jeff DeWitt, and I've been around him a few times, and I would never expect him to even be on this phone call. Now, I'm not saying he is. I don't know. Maybe they got an AI thing that make Jeff DeWitt sound like he on the call. I don't know. It sounds like his voice. But with that being said, there's 2 things here, man. I just got to be honest with you guys. One is that I see that Republicans should be strategic. Not every MAGA Republican have a good chance to win. They just don't in certain places. They just don't. It's just the reality of it all. I don't think that any Republican has a chance to win the general election for president but Donald Trump, because it takes a lot more than money. It takes money, it takes charisma, and it takes perseverance. And I think a lot of people ain't built for that. You got to be able to connect with people. You got to be able to have name recognition. You can't just spin your way into this. And so I don't think any of the other candidates have any ability to do any of these things. And Donald Trump is polling historically higher than any Republican in history. He broke a record at the Iowa caucus. He got more votes than any Republican ever in the history of this country. So the man is on track to do something different. Now, when it comes to these other candidates, and Kari Lake is included, I love Kari Lake. I'd vote for Kari Lake. I think in Arizona, Kari Lake, her approach, her quasi-Trump sentiment is not going to win in Arizona. I hate that to be a reality, because I'll vote for her. I did last time. But when I go back to the drawing board and I watch how these Republicans do in Arizona, and this is Arizona politics right here. Jeff DeWitt is from Arizona. I think he was like the secretary or something here in Arizona, or the treasury, whatever. Jeff DeWitt is an Arizona person. For some reason in Arizona, the spirit of John McCain is the strongest it's been in the history of his existence, probably. There's people who will die for McCain, and they will live to support McCain and his family's agenda until they all pass away. These people hate Donald Trump. They hate MAGA. They hate Donald Trump. And Kari Lake is an identification with MAGA. And this is what I've seen. They won't turn out to vote. They'll vote for a Democrat before they'll vote for Kari Lake. And so I get what Jeff DeWitt could be saying by another candidate may have a better chance in Arizona. But when you start talking about money, you start talking about bribing people, you start talking about we'll give you money to step down, we'll give you money to just go away and shut up, we'll give you a job so you can make your money, but just step aside. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. I mean, is Republicans the only ones doing this? No, I bet they do it all over politics, but that is insane. And I'm not trying to disparage anybody on that call. I'm just listening to it. I'm observing what it appears to be on the call, and I'm giving my opinion based on what I believe I hear allegedly. I'll see y'all in the next one. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I'm out.